Okay, so this is the second Tomb Raider 2 for Tyler, where basically I've decided that I'm going to go through the Upper House and show you why it is one of my favourite levels in games in general. Now, um, obviously I'm not making this a complete series. I've skipped over Bartoli's hideout because I wanted to show Great Wall and Venice because there are a few things I wanted to show you with regards to like how I play and different maneuvers, and I wanted to show you the secret on the secret that you missed in those levels. You found all the secrets on Bartoli's hideout, but as of time of recording this, you are not in the Opera House itself just yet. You're about to be. But of course, by the time I'll show you this, by the time you see this, you will have completed the level. So nothing is going to be a spoiler anyway. But I will address things as I see them. Anyway, a few things to talk about. First of all, look at this perpetual swinging box. How is that working? It isn't. Also, just to go through a few of the things that I've got here. So this is my playthrough from when I last played it, and just to show you my stuff. I've got 9 small medipacks, 3 large ones, 20 flares. There's the grenade launcher from getting all the secrets on the Great Wall. Just going to skip over that mysterious ammunition, which you've probably already got anyway, but just going to skip over it anyway. 400 bullets for the Uzis, 398 for automatic pistols, and 24 for the shotgun. And to start off this level, I'm going to use the grenade launcher because this has an enemy which, like in Venice, has a really awkward position. So if you can see him. But anyway, he's down there. So let's take care of him the good old-fashioned way by jumping into the water and then blowing it up with a grenade. Would you look at that? Now the reason that works so well is because as you're going to be swimming around and pulling yourself up out of the water, he's going to be attacking you. So yeah. So I'm going to sort of not go too deep into this first bit because there isn't too much to go into. Oh, let's make it a bit easier by jumping first. But yeah, you did point out that the first switch is actually kind of sneaky because you don't actually land on the platform, you have to land on the platform before it and then turn around and jump. It's not like a part of the natural drop. So yeah, there's a couple of loops here, so you have to... Yep, and there's the key. The music of this level, sometimes if you don't position yourself right, she'll do that hanging and she won't put her legs on the ladder. Yeah, so you've got to do one loop this way, and then you've got to do another loop back around. Right, and whoop. Right, I'm going to equip the shotgun for this guy. Is it quite in close quarters? I was very, what's the word? I was very cautious with my ammo during this playthrough the first time. Come on. Oh. Yep. There's another guy coming. I'll just take care of him. Alright. Pick up the pack that he's dropped. But just grab the key. This takes you back round. And then you get this lovely music. So you can also backflip off here, but it's a bit... You do have to make sure you angle it correctly. And like you said, you did... I asked you about this because I was just curious, but you did... Hold on. Wait, I've made this jump. You did actually go right first. And then you discovered that you actually needed the key. And see, this is an instance where the whole drop and then grab again comes into effect. Now, did I equip the pistols? I'm going to be breaking glass. Don't need to waste ammo on glass. And yeah, as you figured out, you can walk through this. Took me some time to figure that out. I had to jump across. But I am going to be saving and potentially reloading if things go wrong. I'm not going to do multiple takes or anything like that because I cannot be bothered. Ornate key. I could do with a flare. Well, I could be shooting, but whatever. Right, let's do a save. Just in case. Right. Now here we have a big drop. It's just that ominous music. You've got a collapsing floor, so you need to be quick, run and jump around. And this is the bit that you've gotten up to as of time of recording. This bit down here. So just going to use up my automatic pistol ammo. Oh. Took a step too far. There's quite a lot of these. Quite a lot of these guys around here. Oh, there's another one. Where are you? Where are you? Well, there's a dog. Oh, there's a couple of you. What are you? Alright. Now, I'm just going to go around and pick up the things that these people have dropped. Aha, indeed. Interesting thing, point of interest here. So this is a gap with spikes in there. Oh, you can see there's the gold secret. I don't know if you've obviously... Oh. Come on, don't break on me. Oh, it didn't break on me. Very nice. Very nice indeed. It broke the recording last time I did that. Well, the last time that happened. So there's the gold secret. But you've got all these spiked like glass shards here. There is a way to drop down, and you can skip a bit of the level. I've never done it before. I've never tried to do it. It involves taking a step back and then sort of grabbing as you're falling. You can sort of tilt yourself forward a bit. But I don't want to do that because I want to show you everything legitimately. By the way, I think if you don't have the Uzis, that is where they will be. You can get them from there if you haven't picked them up at this point. So, what am I doing? I'm collecting all the stuff that these people dropped. That hole up there, I don't think there's anything there. Is that all of them? At least all the ones on the floor, at least. I think. Oh, hold on. Did I miss something? No. Right. Okay. It is a little bit awkward trying to get up here. So see, like, you jump up this way here. You can't quite make it. We can do it that way. Sometimes you can make it just... Like, say that jump there. Again, going to show you some bit of acrobatics and all that here. Like here, you can just jump and grab. But sometimes... Like once... I mean, it takes a while. It took me a while to get used to this. But sometimes you could sort of like... See that you can just sort of jump and just make it. You have to sort of get the knack for it. Anyway, so now that they're all taken care of, the switch is up here. Right, and this thing can hurt you if you don't time it very well. Oh, like that. Right. Okay, I'm not doing this very well. But that's okay. My purpose isn't to be perfect. There you go. My purpose isn't to be perfect. My purpose is to, this time at least, to show you why I like this level so much. Anyway, as of time of recording, this is what you're just about to need to do. There's this scary music. Yeah, I didn't quite make that jump. Right, see, I would just revert to pistols here because, I mean, they've got no range on them. He's just running around with a bat. No threat at all. Is there another guy up there? Oh, he has a gun. Right, hold on. I could just make it. Oh. There you go. Has he got anything? Some shotgun shells and some flares. And... Did that guy drop something? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. No. Okay, so this is where the quote good part of the level, don't know why I'm grabbing, I don't need to. This is where the quote good part of the level really kicks off. And this is where I'm going to explain, or at least try to explain in detail, what I really like about this level. So, the entire purpose inside the opera house, so there's inside, is to reveal the back of the stage over there. And the way that you do that is that you need to pull that switch on the right, but the power is currently disconnected. So here you need a circuit board to plug in there to activate it. And then you can do that and activate and pull the switch, and it will lift the backdrop up, and that will lead you towards the end of the level. For now though, we need to just get in there because we don't have the circuit board, and the circuit board is in the opera house. There is a bit of a problem though, which you shall see soon. I need to close this door so I can get that up there so I can climb up. Right. I'm not going to trigger the boulders. I'm not quite sure how you trigger the boulders. Or whatever, I'll trigger them later. Because there are boulders that come down here. So, we now have a way of getting inside the opera house. And this is where the level becomes a bit open. Not so much, I mean, you don't have too much choice in the order that you do things, but it becomes a bit more exploratory, I suppose. So, let's turn around and drop into here. You want to be careful with the sandbag there. I'm gonna save right now. So you wanna, with the sandbags, you wanna like run past them, or just go next to them. You don't wanna like go underneath them and then like wait there. You need to keep speed up so it doesn't. Because if it falls on you, you'll just die. Oh, let's kill this guy. All right. It is pretty dark in here. So yeah, let's get that triggered. Right. So, now that we're in the Opera House, our goal is to find the circuit board to use it on there. Of course, if this is your first time playing, which of course you've done all this by the time you're seeing this, but by the time that you've like done this, you'll maybe. Basically, what I'm saying is that the things I'm explaining now, you won't know this exactly first time through, but this you sort of like unravel this information as you play through the level. But so basically, our goal in here is to find the circuit board and put it up there in that switch so that we can reveal the back of the stage. But there's a problem, another problem on our hands, is that we now that we're in, we can't get out because you can't reach. You cannot reach back up there, so you need to find the circuit board and find a way to get out. And there's a few people. Whoa. I did not keep an eye on my health. When did I save? Okay. Oh, just before this guy. Alright. Right. So let's activate the sandbag. I didn't activate the sandbag. Right. This is going to release a man and his dog. And he is dead. Okay, so there's actually nothing in here. You can just shoot with your pistols, but I'm telling you there's nothing in there. That's just to spawn them to come out. So, yeah, so the natural... Hold on, let's activate the sandbag. Alright, so the goal is to get the circuit board to then put in there so that the switch will activate. But now that you're in here, you can't get out because the gap is too high. So we now have two tasks on our hand, which is to get out and which is to get the circuit board and to get out. Now naturally you're drawn over to this direction here, which you can't actually you can't do much here, but I will kill some dogs. Sounds nasty when you put it that way. But yeah. So you can't actually do much here because you've got this elevator here and there's a switch for it, but it's not actually working because you need a relay box to put in there. So you've got a few objectives. So naturally the only way we've got to go now is down. There's going to be more shooty dudes. Let's just get my pistols. These are all short range. They can't reach me. And back guy. Yeah, what you doing? You can't reach me. Okay. Did he drop something? Right. There is, you might have noticed over here, there is a door there with a keyhole. So where does that lead? who knows? Well, I know. And at this point you'll know. But for the sake of the hypothetical audience, nobody knows. Right. Let's trigger off these boulder traps. Oh, no, and not. Oh, oh. Well, that was narrow. But yeah. So, oh. I'm gonna land in the water. Ah. Alright. Tell you what, let's just get our Uzis out. Right. Okay. And there's a couple. I'm not sure if avoid that sandbag dropping. There's a couple guys. Oh, there's a guy over there as well. There's a couple of back guys here. Which I don't need my Uzis for these, but I've already got them out, so whatever. Okay. You didn't drop anything. You dropped a large med pack. Okay. So in this level, you have there's a few layers of I need to do this, but in order to do that, I need to do this other thing, and then within that other thing, it's I need to do this, but I need to do this. Now, one thing you may have noticed, well, in order to go to the top part of that room, which is where you do need to go, you have to come through this room here. Drop some Uzi ammo. You need to come into this room here and press this switch, and that will open up the top part of that room. But something you may not have noticed is if you look around in this level, as you can see underneath the floor, there is the circuit board. So you've sort of got, it's possible at this point you have a reference point to where the circuit board is, like, oh, it's there, I don't know how to get there. But that is where it is. And that's neat, because it's like, you'll see it, and even if you don't think, oh right, yeah, that's a thing that I needed for the thing earlier on, you'll see it and you'll think, oh, there's a thing I've got to get down there somehow. And the answer is yes, you have to get down there somehow. Right, and then this bit is just a bit of an obstacle course. Actually, I nearly forgot. Need to activate this sandbag. Get it down. Get it down. Are there any others that I missed? No, I don't think so. Need to get that sandbag out the way, so that you can make it through. Right. Now the next enemy is going to be a rat, so let's just get the pistols. Okay. And grab. All right. That switch pulled this down. Yeah, so now it's just a case of climbing this bit. And we have the quintessential climbing music. The ah. Right, there's some rats here, I think. Are they here? Oh no, they're on the other side. Right. It's scary, you know. So one thing I really like about this game is that the jumps can be quite scary, because you can even though you know, like, in terms of like space and all that, it can be quite scary, because all the gaps you can make, or a lot of the gaps you can make, it looks like you're just going to miss it. And because this game has a lot of spatial... What's the word? I don't know. It just sort of like increases spatial awareness. So you see that drop and you're like, ooh, it's a drop. You're not just thinking, oh yeah, that's down there. A bit of a trick that you can do here. See, there's a sandbag up there that I didn't... I don't think I can get that one yet, actually. No. Okay, a trick that you can do here. I am going to say first, though. A trick you can do here. Because you can just drop down. And you can try and do a dive into the little pit that switch just opened. But one way you can guarantee it is to slide down this backwards. Climb up holding square. And you will automatically land in this bit here, and it is dark in here. So we're going to light up a flare. Now, the first secret is in here somewhere. There's going to be a little hole in the wall. I'm not too sure. Ah, well, I think this is the way that... Is this the way that I think it is? This way leads to the... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have this bit memorized. But yeah, that's where the relay box is. Oh yeah, switch to open up the... Yeah, that's right, to open up the way out of here. Oh, there it is. This little gap here. Where we'll find the first secret. Definitely need flares in here. Yeah, so we have... Thing is, what we've done here is we have entered... I honestly... I'm not quite sure where it is I'm going. But, yeah, what we have done here is we have entered... So, as you know... you enter... here we go. So, you enter, like a trap loop, I guess. So... We've come into the Opera House on the search, on a quest for something, whilst being in here, we also have to find a way out. And so this little area with the relay box, that's another example of that within the inside of the Opera House. So thanks to that relay box, we can go to the elevator. And there's a couple of neat little things here. So if we look through here, it's like, oh, look at this. Look at this room here, through the gaps. Do you see anything? Like, oh look, there's like platforms in the air. Ah, that looks peculiar. But yeah, right. So relay box in the machine. Now, this opens up the doors, and you're supposed to walk in and let it drop and let it take you down. But if you let it go down without you, you can go on top, and you can come up here to a new area. And what area is this? Oh, well, there's like spikes on the floor. Oh, look at that. It's the gold statue. Didn't we see that earlier? We did. So is this... Hold on. Yeah, there is a switch there. That opens up the There's like a path here that leads through there. That's back into the main part of the opera house. Where is... Have I got this right? There are some... Oh, no, no, no. It's by the door. And the thing is that lift is gone. Yeah. So I think if you don't have the Uzis, you can get them there. And I think there's some... I'm going to equip the Uzis now. Just because I think there's someone here. No, I guess not. Yeah, so the thing is that if you do go the way of the secret, then that lift has gone down. So that's... oh, you could just go down the ladder, can't you? Never mind. But of course, there's nothing I can really do that's useful there. So I'm going to bring it back up. I'm actually going to take the trip back down. Pull the switch. Run inside. Now, do I have my Uzis equipped? Yeah, because there's quite a few guys at the bottom here. So walk into this room and kill a bunch of guys. Yeah, it took quite a bit off me. Right. Okay. Yeah. So you come into here, and you think, ah, but there's nothing here of any use. I mean, there's bits of rubble on the ground here. What's going on here? Well, if you look up, you might recognise this place as the big room that you had to jump across the platforms from before. And I think that's really neat. It's like there's a big pit, and then later on you end up coming down into the pit. So you might think, oh, there's nothing here. Well, what was the point of that? Well, now, the way that you got the secret the first time up there, there is a different way to go. You can actually go underneath. And would you look at this? Now, it's quite dark in here, but not too... Actually, I'm going to light a flare. So you're swimming around. Like, I don't know. I don't know, like, the exact way to navigate around this. Right. So that leads this way, which is one of the ways you're going to need to go. But before I do that, where is it? Is it this way? Come through here. And, there's an item over here. Oh look, it's the item from that room before. Hey, we're directly beneath that room with the switch. Also, I forgot to mention, in this room you can actually also kind of see, not so much from this middle bit, but further up there is part of the end of the level. But yeah, so now we've got the circuit board, which we use to activate the to pull the stage up, the back of the stage up. But the only problem is that we don't actually have a means of getting back out there. So now what we need to do is we need to find a means of getting back out there. And the way to do that, let's just equip good old pistols. To climb up here. What do you think you're doing? Anyway, he's going to be hurting me when I stand up here. No, you don't. No, you do not. Oh, dog. Right, let's use a small medipack. He didn't drop anything. Right. Oh, who's shooting? Oh, someone up there probably. So, now, you might think to just keep climbing up, and that would get you back up to the top. But the problem is that you don't actually have, even though you've got the circuit board, you don't actually have a means of getting out of the building to use it. So you come through this way, and like, so here we have like a changing room. We drop down here. Oh, so now we're in here, but not only are we stuck inside the building, we're stuck inside this room because we can't reach up there. So I've come in here, breaking glass. There's nothing in here aside from a pushable block. But it looks like I can't move out this room anyway. And I can't reach up there, so now not only am I stuck in the building, but I'm also stuck in this room. So let's see what we have to do in this room. And I am going to save it. Okay. It's like, oh, what's in here? Let's go this way. And it's a bit of a challenge, this one. To do a few jumps. And aha, a key. So, the key leads to that mysterious door from before. And who knows where that could lead. Right, you need to sort of like angle yourself a little bit here. Because you don't want to be facing backwards. Right, rats. I think he's dead. Okay. Oh! Oh well. I'm an idiot. Loading. Loading. Right, let's try that again. So yeah, this is basically like the air vents. But yeah, you come in here to get the key, but it's like, oh well, you can't go back up that way. So now we're 3 layers deep of being trapped. Not only are you trapped inside the building, and not only were you trapped inside that room, but now we're trapped inside here. Oh, what did I do that for? But now we're trapped inside here. Right. Let's save. Right, now this causes people issues, this one. Because you have to not get too close to that fan. You can just make the jump. But this is where the third secret is. If you turn around... Oh, hold on, a bit too early there. Okay, and you turn around. Got an extra little bit up here. This is the one. No, I'm not sure. Like, you asked me how many secrets do I think you'll get. And I think... Gotta walk carefully because there's a fan right next to it. I mean, my guess would be that you would find 2 of them, and my guess is that that would be the one that you would miss. But I'm honestly not too sure. Also, a bit of advice: if you're jumping forwards and there's like a wall like above you like that, if you hold the grab, it can help stop you from like hitting your head off the wall. Right. So now we've got the key, and we're stuck in here. But behind here is a switch. And that leads back into that room. Well, the only difference now being that we can push this block out. What advantage just pushing the block out? I mean, you've completed this level by the time you're seeing this, so it's not really a mystery, is it? Yeah, so inside the Opera House is like the main chunk of the actual, like, content, I would say. Right, now this crate can be used as a platform for this crate. And there's a guy up there. I think it's a bat guy. I feel weird calling them Batmen. But let's just use the automatics. Come out. Does he drop anything? No. But yeah, so you can use that platform. You can use that crate to create a platform for the other crate so that you can get out. And of course, the reason you want to come in there is to get the key. So you got out of that room. And now it's time to go to that mysterious door. Now this is oh, you can die. Whatever. Just sort of like caught on the pole there. So yeah, you come back out this way, and oh look, this is the mysterious door from before. Use the key. Okay, I'm going to save it now. Man. Someone was shooting at me. Right. Okay. Now let's close this door. And that key has led us back through here. So if you remember before, we actually fell down that gap, and that trapped us inside the opera house. And we wanted to get back to the control room once we got the circuit board. And thanks to that key there, we've actually managed to find our way back round. So the rest of this level is basically just the end of it. Hold on. Put the circuit board in here. This lets this switch be active. And I'm curious as to how this has gone for you. Should do that. And the backstage is now fully visible because the big backboard has gone down. Yeah, so I am curious as to how this level has gone for you, because hold on, I'll just get this area sorted first. So I need to climb back down. Someone's shooting. Are you the guy from the other side there? Oh, you go all the way down there. Right, is there a safe drop here? Yeah, okay. And there's a guy across the other side as well. So yeah, we're back into the main room again now. There you are. Can you see me? Oh! Bloody hell. I fell into the stupid trapdoor again. I could load, but whatever, I'll just get through. Just climb out this way. So basically, as I've been going through this, I've been describing the level as I've been going through it, and I've been pointing out things like, oh, you might be able to see this, and this is a reference to this thing from earlier, and this thing points at this thing from earlier. But there's still like lots of ways. That's not a safe drop. There's still plenty of different ways that the level can go. So whilst it is true that you are... So let's say the opera house itself. You've got the situation where you come in, you need to get an item, and need to leave. And doing those two things are two separate tasks, because you can't come back out the way that you came in. But there's still... Okay, hold on. Let's say I've not jumped down there again. But there's still a variety of ways that it can happen to you. So, for example, if you don't notice that circuit, that missing circuit board piece in the wall there, you might not think to come back to it. Or if you see it, you might think, it might register in your mind as, oh yeah, that's a thing I've got to sort out later. And then you've got to think, I've got to get back to it. And then once you're in the opera house, you might think, oh, I need to get back out. So you might try to like go back the way you came, or you might not even think about it. You might get the circuit board and just think, okay, well, what's this for? And then wander around. And the key for the door to get out, when you get that, there is a chance that you might think, oh, so this is how I get out. This is the way to go. Like this is the path of how I can get round through this way here. But there's also a possibility that you'll go through there and you'll think, well, I've already been here. What's the point of this? And so It's the combination of little little subtle clues, like that circuit board thing in the wall, the circuit board being placed below the floor here. You can actually see up here a platform, and that's like the end of the level. You know, there's the exploring, because you got this big room here, and you'll be coming through it a few times, and you'll be wanting to look around, so you might go to where the elevator is, and once you're there, you might not even think to let it go down or let it go up and then go around through the other paths, you know. And I think it's the fact that there's these different ways that this level, it's not just the different ways that you can go about the level, it's the different ways that the level can happen to you, if you get what I mean. I'm going to equip the automatic pistols here. That was close. No, didn't heal in time. Yeah, so it's the different, because of course, like, say for example me, because I know this, I'm not going to say I know the game inside out, I mean I know a lot of it, but like, say me for example, I can sort of just go ahead and just get on with it and just say like, oh yeah, I need to go to this place, I need to get this key, I need to go here, I need to get this. But one of the reasons that people really can't stand this level is that they just get lost. I'm stuck on the sandbag there. They just get lost. And I know when I played this as a kid, I got lost. I wasn't sure what to do. And then, like, eventually, when I did get this, I don't know, is it like a board? Is it like a curtain or something? Like, when I did get that lifted up, I wasn't quite, like, I didn't quite understand what it was that I did. But when you learn the level, and, you know, all that sort of stuff, you really do, you really do, it really helps to appreciate it. Anyway, oh, look at this crate that's a bit lighter than the rest of them. Yeah, and just like the room with the collapsing floor above you. That's a neat little feature that you might not even notice. So yeah, you were saying that you were thinking it might be like the Water Temple or Ice Palace from Link to the Past, the Water Temple from Ocarina of Time, and my answer to that kind of is, well, I don't know. You're not It's not like there's a state of the room that you're like changing a lot, but there is definitely the whole thing of there is definitely the whole thing of needing to go back and forth through the same rooms, and like finding what you need and trying to find a way out, and then finding what's the use of this thing. Maybe like there's the thing that's useful for you might have noticed early on, not realised what it was, or you might have. It might be, for example, that in the room after the control room, where that room where just after the place where you're supposed to put the circuit board, it might be in there that you noticed the locked door on the other side, and so you might think, how do I get through there? And that might be something in your mind, or it might be that you see that, and then once you leave that room into the main room, you realise, oh, I can't get back through, and then you'll remember that door and think, maybe I have to go back through this way, through that door somehow. And you'll look at it and you'll say, like, oh, there's a keyhole, so I've got to get out of here somehow. And if you don't remember the circuit board hole in the wall, then you might not know why. It's just, I feel like a lot of games are designed with the idea that players are supposed to have a moment where they realise things, like, they have a aha moment. And I think this game definitely has them, and I think this level definitely has them. But I think what's underestimated a lot of the time is making a level that can be understood and interpreted in multiple ways, so different players will learn different pieces of information, and it's that variety that is the like they say, variety is the spice of life. It also makes for a good adventure. It makes for a good game where you're exploring stuff. Anyway, I don't like this bit. You sort of just have to, like, get past. Oh, didn't do a very good job. Right, now I'm just going to brute force my way through this, because there's a guy down here. This is the last room, as you know. There's a guy down here who is very hard. I wouldn't recommend bothering trying to kill him. This guy here, I'm just gonna brute force it, because why the hell not? I've got loads of medipacks. Bang, bang. Look at him. Look at me using all my ammo on him. And oh, he dies. And he gives you a bunch of stuff. Now, if you don't have the grenade launcher, he will drop the grenade launcher. So, the first time I played, I thought that was the earliest you could get the grenade launcher. So there's your second chance to get the grenade launcher. But as you know, because you've completed this level now, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter what he gives you. Because the next level sort of makes it not matter. So he's sort of like, I don't know, sort of like, I don't know, he's weird, he's a weird one. Just this random guy that's different, that's... What am I doing? Why did I think there was a thing there? But yeah, I just, like, again, like I said, at the time of recording this, you've not actually, you've not completed this level. You were only on the bit just before being about to enter the opera house itself. But by the time you see this, you'll have completed the level. So, anyway, guy shooting at me. Whatever. Whatever. Right. So yeah, I feel like... I know my... I was sort of a bit sloppy at times there, but that's okay. Because my purpose this time wasn't to show you like my cool moves or anything like that. It was just, right, whatever. I just want to talk about this level and go through it. Health packs used 7. Yeah, that is definitely, but it's definitely more than what I did previously. I just sort of brute forced my way through it just to show you. Just to show you the level and just to talk about the level, I guess. Because I really like the level. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.